What's up, gamers? It's Aviticus Dragon here. I'm back with more DarkFall Unholy Wars. Um, I've been playing this game a lot in my spare time, and I hope to release more footage of it. It's one of those games that you need to dedicate some time to it to progress, just like any MMO. But what I really like about DarkFall is that it's an open world PvP game. So if you love PvP and you like stalking people, you like killing other players, you can totally do that in this game. And you can solo if you want to, but I don't advise it. It's more of a clan-based game, a guild-based game, where you have other players to back you up. But you can solo if you're smart. If you wait for the right moment to attack. Kind of like you can run between trees and stuff like that, and if there's multiple people at a mob spawn, a monster spawn, and you're only one guy, you can wait until some of them are low in health, and then you can make your attack, and you might come out on top. It's kind of like how the Vikings used to say, wait until the odds are in their favor before they attack, and that's just kind of the same thing you can do in this game. But right now, you can see this is the world. It's a lot smaller than the original DarkFall map. It's a little bit more condensed, which I like because it doesn't take as long to run across the world. But it still takes quite a long time if you're on foot. On a mount, I mean, if you're going from the southwest to the northeast, yeah, it's going to take you a long freaking time. But you can pretty much get anywhere fairly quickly. Right now, what I've done is I've binded at a bindstone here, and it's got a bank, and it's near these centaurs, and centaurs are a feat. I have a feat to kill centaurs, 319 prowess, so it's not a very good feat, but all those small feats you still want to complete. If you aren't sure what feats are, take a look at my first video that I made on DarkFall Unholy Wars, just kind of explaining what the basics. But feats are kind of like how you progress. If you kill monsters, you gain prowess, and prowess is what you use to upgrade your skills and so forth. So at the top right up here, you can see I've got 37,000 prowess, and I pretty much jumped up to that really quickly in the last couple days. There's a bunch of hidden feats, like if you kill, let me see, I completed a couple of them. You can see which ones you've completed here. Yeah, here's one, Master Creep Slayer, so you get 915 prowess for that one. That one was a hidden feat. This one here, Master Freak Slayer, 800. You have to kill 800 freaks, and then you get 1700 prowess. This one here, Master Fiend Slayer, is what put me up over the top. 5400 prowess for killing 600 fiends. And so there's all kinds of more. There's more of them. I think if you kill like 100 villains, you get like 15,000 prowess or 25,000. I don't know. It gets the higher up monsters you kill, the more prowess you gain and so forth. But those you obviously need a group to kill because they're really hard monsters. But these centaurs are easy. But I definitely want to go through and do some of these smaller quests or feats. And if I kill these centaurs, see, these centaurs are the centaur huntress and reavers are considered beasts. The centaur warriors are considered freaks. Well, I've already got my hidden freak feat done, but I don't have the hidden beast done. And if I think it's 700 beasts, I get 3,000 prowess. So there's also other incentives to kill certain kinds of enemies. And so one thing I did do was increase my strength to 140. My strength is completely maxed. And now I'm working up my dex. Dex will increase my bow damage and will increase... what else is it going to increase? How fast I swing a weapon. And how fast I shoot a bow and so forth. So that's good to have as a warrior as well, because you use a bow, just as much as you use a sword, pretty much. And you might be wondering why I'm naked, and that's probably just because I've been farming naked. There's a lot of people that roll through, and the thing about this is that the spawns are slow when you're by yourself. There's only 4 monsters that spawn at a time usually at any given spawn when you're by yourself. If there's 3 people in your party and 3 people at the location, monsters spawn quicker, so there's more of them. And then if there's 5 people, they spawn even more, so you can finish them faster that way. So the reason why I'm naked is that I pretty much just like watch YouTube videos and stuff while I'm standing here, and so I'm not really paying attention to DarkFall that much. And if you're semi AFK, you don't really want to be in full armor and stuff like that. And plus, I don't really have anything to lose at this point. But armor is so easy to find in this game. I don't recommend just like playing the game without armor, because armor will, could turn the tide of a battle. If some guy came in, I probably won't kill him because I don't have any armor protection. Everything he does, he's gonna do full damage to me. And I mean, even chain will help. And that's so easy to get. And I am skinning. There's some skinning feats. I don't know if I'm gonna complete any of those with these guys, but these centaurs drop raw hides, which you can use to craft things. But normally I don't really take any loot, just because if I die I don't feel bad that I lost all this shit, and I don't feel like I gave the enemies, so whoever came by and attacked me, I don't feel like I looted all that shit for them, because out here there's nowhere I can run to get to a safe zone or anything like that. I'm too far out. But I don't think anybody will come by. One thing I don't do is cast spells. Basically, if you cast spells in the game, you can hear from far distances, and you can really pinpoint the location of somebody when they cast a spell. So by not casting spells and not fighting any monsters that cast spells, I'm kind of keeping a low profile. Meaning that if somebody's like over that mountain over there, they probably won't hear me, because I'm not, casting anything that's going to shoot up over that mountain for them to hear. So that's another thing I do, just to kind of stay in a stealth mode while I'm trying to kill these things. But I am kind of in an area that not many people are going to go to anyway. Jeez, look at that, 144 gold off that. Oh shit, there's a monster right there, or a player. So much for keeping a low profile. Yep, he's despawning. Fuck. He's despawning his mount and probably trying to find out where I am. I don't think he rode past. Oh shit, there he is down there. Oh, there's another guy. I am near a hamlet. Oh fuck. Ah, shit. Yeah, these things are gonna give away my position. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Attack me. I got nothing to loot anyway. I'll get some PvP in here anyway. Alright, I gotta get to some terrain that I can use. Best thing for a warrior is to find some hills, some mountains or something, and knocking people off the mountains. I love that. It's so much fun, and it does damage to anybody that attacks you. Like, that's pretty much a viable strategy, is to run up a mountain and then cast your repel skill, which basically he just like does this, like, I don't know, he like waves his arms around and it shoots people like from him. And you know, people can take fall damage in this game. You can actually die from falling off a mountain. So I just casted it right there. But yeah, you can actually die from falling great distances. And so that right there kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage if you can, you know, while you're swinging at somebody, you can knock them in the air, and then they take more fall damage. I did that to a skirmisher. He tried to attack me the other day, and I casted this spell called Stampede, which it's not really a spell, it's more like a skill, but it basically lets me rush to him like this. But it causes it does a little bit of damage when you run into somebody, but it also pushes them away from you. And if you hit somebody in the right way, you can push them up into the air. Like, I knocked this guy so far in the air, like he was at half health by the time he landed, and then I just couple more swings and he was dead. So I mean, that's a pretty viable tactic as well as a warrior. Oh shit, I didn't even see this guy. Now, skirmishers are kind of like the solo class, I would say. I mean, you can solo as a primalist. Primalists are really good too, and they're really hard to kill. Primalists are kind of like the healers, but what they can do is take away all of your stamina. So as a warrior, they're probably your worst nightmare, because they cast a spell that drains all your stamina, and you have to kill them quick. If they hit you with that shit and you start running out of stam, you're definitely in trouble. But they're not that hard to get away from. They can't really get away from you that easily, so that's one thing. Once you get in close, you can pretty much take them out. But skirmishers have the ability to kind of evade. They can jump and run long distances, so you can get away as a skirmisher really well. But you have to be good at archery. I mean, if you can't aim, very well. Like if you have maybe if you have carpal tunnel, or you know you just don't have the accuracy that you did when you were younger, like me. Because I started out as a skirmisher and I was like, holy crap, I can't hit anything. Um, and I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not great. There's a lot of people in this game that are really good at archery, and you have to be with that class, because you're going to do the most damage with your bow. But there's other builds that you can do too. You know, the thing about this is that you have what's called boosters, and you can purchase as many as you want for strength, agility, or strength, dex, wisdom, and intelligence. You can purchase one for each. And if you have it all the way up to the top, like I do, it's plus 40 strength, plus 150 health. But you can see here, this is plus 40 dex, plus 150 stamina, which is good for archers or skirmishers. And then, so each one does the same amount of thing for that skill or class. So like the wise does plus 40 wisdom, mana plus 150. So there's also an elementalist class, and they're really good as well. I mean, I think all the classes are good if you know how to play them. Elementalists are probably the easiest for a warrior to kill. I think I take them down pretty quick. Warriors also have a skill they can buy called Spellbane, which increases your resistance to magic. I don't own it because it's 1500 prowess to buy it, and you know, I don't think it's necessary right now. I'll probably buy it at some point, but right now I'm trying to get my my combat skills. I have great axes and great axe mastery to 100. I did put some points in the great swords because I thought I was going to go great swords at first, but I kind of wasted some points there. Oh well. I've got my archery to 100. I got swords to 42, which is shitty. I got to get that up. And then I have to buy the sword mastery skill, which is 1000 prowess, so that's going to be expensive. And then I have these common skills like mana to stamina and stamina to health. These are all important. I don't usually use health to mana too much, which is why I didn't increase it yet. But those skills you want to increase up to 100 if possible. I'm slowly putting points into those. And I think, let's see what else. I've got my my other skills for the warrior kind of getting up there as well. Foebringer is good. It's a skill for a warrior. It basically pulls the character that you're chasing to you. So if you're, you know, trying to chase somebody and they're getting away from you, you use Foebringer. I'll use it on this Centaur and see if it works. It might not really work on monsters too well. Nah. But on players, it pulls them to you. And you can also use it to pull players like off of things. So like if I'm on a mountain, I could cast that spell or skill, and I can pull them to me, but then I can move out of the way and it'll pull them like past me and shoot them off the mountain. So warriors have a lot of skills that they can use. They have repel, they have stampede, and they also have Foebringer. 3 different skills they can use to pull people or move people, and that makes warriors very very hard to kill on a mountain. Like if you have multiple people that you're fighting, you want to move to a mountain as soon as possible, or move into an area where they have to funnel So you can use terrain, you can use buildings. Buildings are very viable in a PvP situation. You know, if you have mages that are casting spells at you, just run in a building and let them come at you, because they can't do much when they're in tight quarters, and they're stupid if they come into a building in close range of you. And so, you know, you can outsmart people in this game, and that's why I love it, because, you know, it hasn't really been done before, using terrain to an advantage, like in you know, World of Warcraft, or, you know, any other game like that. There's not much of an advantage in terrain. I mean, it's a point and click system. You select a person and then you cast a spell. It doesn't matter where they go, you know, it doesn't matter anything. This is a skill-based game. I mean, armor does help, weapons help. You know, having better weapons and armor will help your survivability. But in the grand scheme of things, if you can outsmart somebody and you can use terrain to your advantage, you can beat some players. I remember one time I had this guy on full plate, mind you, had I mean, he was hitting me for like 50, 60 damage. I was naked. So I can't go toe to toe with this guy, right? I mean, if I trade blows with him, he's gonna kill me in like 4 hits, 5 hits, something like that. So what I did is I ran up a big rock mound, and I let him come up towards me, and then I casted repel, and repelled him off the cliff. And so that was doing probably about 30 damage to him, 30 fall damage. And then I would, you know, run in, get a good swing on him, and then I would stampede him, and then I used Foebringer, and I would just keep knocking him off this mound. And he was stupid enough to keep coming up this mound at me. And of course I was low at the time, but he was trying to kill me. But by doing that, I had this guy almost dead, literally almost dead in full plate, just by using the terrain to my advantage. And I was naked with a rank 0 weapon, which is what this is. It's a there's different ranks of weapons. This is rank 0. It's the lowest of the low, so it's going to do shitty damage. But if you have 140 strength, like I do, I still hit hard with a rank 0 weapon. But if I had a rank 50 weapon, I'm going to do some crazy damage, especially with a great axe. And that's why I chose great axes, because they're a little bit slower than great swords, but they do 20% critical damage. Or they have a 20% critical chance to do that. So let's see. Critical chance, 20%. Great swords have a critical chance of 16%. So, you know, that one critical that if you're in a PvP battle, that 4% could mean the difference of life or death, in my opinion. But also because I fought this guy in DarkFall 1 called Dork Dogler, who was just a badass. And he had this great axe that he just did so much damage with great axes that I was like, yeah, I'm going to use great axes too in DarkFall Unholy Wars. So that's pretty much my reasoning behind it. But once I get my dex up to 80 or 90, maybe even 100, then my swings are going to be really fast. I mean, faster anyway. And that's going to be important. But yeah, it seems pretty quiet. I thought I just heard something spawn. Let's see. There we go. I guess I should be skinning these things. There's feats that you can gain that give you 225 prowess for skinning. So you definitely want to skin everything that you come across. I've completed all but one skinning feat. I don't think these give me the materials that I need to complete it. That's why I'm not really skinning these things. But also, again, because if somebody comes over and rolls me, I don't really want to give him like all this shit. Damn, 150 gold right there. But yeah, I just wanted to. I'm going to be showing you more of DarkFall Unholy Wars. I haven't been recording that much of it. I am creating a PvP video for you guys to watch. So I have been recording, and I must say I'm a lot better of a player now. But after, while recording, I was still kind of learning the game, so I wasn't that great at PvP, I think. And I was still learning how to play the warrior. But I'm going to create a PvP video, and I'll definitely let you guys know about it. But if there's anything you want to see in DarkFall Unholy Wars, let me know. Maybe I can record it. But I'll probably record some more of me completing feats and just playing the game. So thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to click the like button. Subscribe if you're a new viewer. That really helps me out, but that'll also keep you in the loop. Anytime I release a video, that'll go right to your feed. I release a video every day, and thank you very much for watching. Take care.